Most people are too impatient to notice just how rewarding it feels to complete tasks without getting blood on their hands. Welcome to the Ghost Experience. I believe that ghosts were designed to be just that. Ghosts, stories as valid as Bigfoot sightings. No one is supposed to know they were there, let alone their existence. They're there for the sake of intelligence, assassinations, and sabotage. Let's not get them compromised. Now, the business. The settings I use will be on screen here, and in the About page on my Twitch account, which will have the full gameplay. I'm going to make clipped editions for this channel, so that you guys can get the full experience in just a couple minutes. I've also included a kill counter, so that we can keep track of how much harm we've caused in the process of the entire game, meaning episodes 1 to 3. We call the tallies on our counter the Lamented, as a way to show respect to the loved ones awaiting their return home. Even ghosts have families, so this includes my own deaths. Which brings me to why we're here. I wanted to cover the rules I've given myself when I've added the Lamented to the counter. I have to manually count for each casualty. This could mean I miss 1 or 2 on screen, and I highly encourage that you call me out on it. So, who are the Lamented? The Lamented are anyone I've shot, meaning my murderous knife play is simply a flesh wound used to knock out. This restricts my abilities down to CQC and non-lethal distractions, making melee a very useful weapon. The new bullet toss ability is highly effective for moving units away from posts, interrupting the routine checks, patrol routes, and even preventing the death of a hostage. Helicopters, boats, trucks, any vehicle that has exploded with at least one person seated will count at the loss of 4 Lamented. The Lamented vehicles are 4 seats as a standard, but the enemies within those vehicles are random every time. Bodies also despawn, or are often too far away to keep track of, so this keeps the ball rolling. Things such as the helicopters flying into trees. My favorite rule is something I do not lament. I do not encourage anyone adding these to the Lamented counter, as they are disrespectful in pretty much every way. Drones. They don't care, they were programmed to hurt your feelings. These corrupt bastards fly around the hardest of bases. They've taught me that the Panther class is the best option for this playstyle. The Panther class gives me a 60-second window to get where I need to go, and if I'm caught, the Panther class ability will also break every line of sight for around 3 to 5 seconds. Finally, we take into account my own death. I will always make sure to count for 2 Lamented ghosts, anything from a standard soldier shooting my kneecaps to a failed base jump. There are times when I am so outnumbered that the only way is a good old cyanide C4 or waving my hands at them until I bite the bullet. So there are times when entire houses are spared over the death of 2 ghosts. The last thing I went and did was the very first mission after arriving at Erewhon. When a group of 16 soldiers try to take Fox away from us, you have no choice but to take their lives. I understand that this mission is only one of the many wave defense missions in this game, but we've excluded this one so we can have a fresh kill counter set to 0. We will be avoiding these wave defenses as much as we can, but that doesn't mean we abort the mission because of it. Sometimes we get lucky, and those defense missions don't cost as many lives as the game encourages. Non-lethal distractions are highly viable for these situations. I've put a lot of time into perfecting my rule set. I've added and removed things from this list to keep it balanced, as some restrictions were too much to keep track of. Again, this will all be done on Twitch and edited for YouTube after. If you can't wait for either of them, shouting in the comments and talking on Twitch chat will definitely speed up the process. Thanks for watching. Frostwind out.